Her party now sundered for what worthless plunder, trivial bling to be sure, what stint for the bold of electrum and gold, appeased not of the loss, for to cure, for lacking in Lyle accustomed denial, she called for the wyvern hide tent. With floss and with lie and tears strapped in time, there into the tent was where the dead went, bound such with curses, the dead left their purses behind, thus for them to carry the way. With lie and with floss and deeply felt loss, to wind and bind, for such was the way. From Spider Cave then, where Claudia had been, for alone had wandered she for to mourn. From where she returned her anger to burn, acquitted was she of grief with locks shorn. An air caught my eye, its source I did try to determine in the depthless spider cave. No torch there had I, but a ledge I did spy, from fire not my vision to save. No ledges to grope, and we've not enough rope. On descent I'd decline at this time. A truth I would greet, we've but wet our feet. Yonder still there be treasure yet to find. What ludicrous theory, thought Catania, now weary, the press of the moments now behind her. Fred, though she knew, was Claudia's friend too. With restraint she resolved to be kinder. Not to repent, but what lives have we spent? And our purses still we have yet to fill. With blood as was let, what price awaits yet? For what treasure there be yonder yet still? A maiden of some means was Amber, it would seem, for query's ample pause she'd not ignore. On matters to tend, he was her cousin, not friend, of business want, and soon for to abhor. A funeral awaits, thus we abate, however late, for to rest in a state. Should we vacate or tempt further fate? Haps a debate, best for some later date. The deciding factor, expeditious detractor, found weary did she in arguments stale. Had fate changed its hue or luck grown untrue? For Esmeralda sought but for to bail. What bore which did rend to pieces our friends, in coin this loss does not equivocate. What relics to reap, but ours now to keep, to remember by. Let's go now, it's late. Exhausted and damp, they made for the camp, where festooned they that dead to the donkeys. Let's leave these hills now, she said with a scowl. Tonight, all night, we will walk, if you please. Sullen in silence, lacrimal twilight, they marched somber past the phantasmal wood, marching a morose Aphelian course, round a wood where but emptiness stood. For light could collapse, she wanted to pass the place where the fell worm had beset them. Again it grew dark, that place in her heart, dark where lodged once the love of her lost friend. The stars in the sky, sans moon for to pry, perhaps suggested that midnight drew near. A halt for fatigue, lest feet start to bleed. Weary they paused in the wilderland drear. All but Armando, wherefore did he go? Absent, inerrant, unseen since the glade. Before she could ask, behind her a rasp heard she, in angst as forth stumbled in jade. From mouth has she bled, still and presumed dead. In tatters her accoutrements were torn. Proffered drink was she, then asked under what be the circumstances which she was reborn.